Every week, I think Tamir is crazy because I look at the weight that he has me doing and I'm like, there's no way I can do this. And he says, yes, you can. And every single week, he sits by me while I do it, and I actually do it, and I'm amazed. I hate him while I'm here, but I love him when I leave.
If you're watching this video, you're probably researching for a place that can help you improve your body, your energy, your strength, and your overall well-being. Deidre, in an attempt to discredit my business, she actually raised some really good questions that I thought would be beneficial to forward to my clients so that you could hear what they had to say. I interviewed 15 of them at random one morning. They had no idea why I was asking them these questions. They didn't see Deidre's review. I just wanted them to answer the following 4 questions honestly. I did this so that you can understand how beneficial proper strength training protocols are on your body. But I also wanted you to see the importance of choosing the right professional.
I started and immediately had some issues with squatting and just lifting in general. I'm prone to injury.
Lower back pain.
Tendonitis started to develop, and I started feeling a bit more pain, particularly in the push exercises.
Throughout my lifting, I've had, back issue, or I've had a shoulder issue.
Back issues and knee issues, some shoulder discomfort.
Mainly my shoulders. I had a lot of leg issues.
Discomfort in the back and the shoulder muscles.
I have a lot of arthritis. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed in the morning.
Neck fusion, lower back fusion.
In my knee, in my shoulder.
I get some lower back pains when I'm squatting.
Felt something in my back, extremely painful.
On the inside of my hips and a little bit on the outside, that came from squatting.
Scoliosis, I have curves in my upper and lower spine, which causes spasms to happen randomly.
I had a lot of back pain. Bench squats and RDLs, heavy compound sets, 3 days a week.
Squats twice a week. I'm benching twice a week.
Been lifting some pretty heavy weight.
Bench, squat, deadlifts, leg press, about 4 times a week. And that was starting from zero because I'd never done any of those movements before.
I bench, squat, and I guess RDLs for 3 days a week.
Bench twice a week, squats twice a week, and RDLs twice a week, and I'm lifting very heavy weights.
Heavier weights as the progression continued over the course of the last year.
Squatting 3 times a week now.
But Tamir does a really good job of pivoting and figuring out how to fix those issues by doing corrective exercises, and then eventually I can get back into lifting heavier weights.
I just tell him if I have a problem and he works around it, helps me navigate.
Cut me down on weight. He would tell me to take a rest from that particular exercise.
Wouldn't let me work through it. Said we're gonna back off on a few different movements and change my routine.
And immediately, Tamir stopped the exercise. We stopped working out, and then he worked with me, he lowered my weight, got me back in fighting shape.
Next day, pretty much when I had the issue, I texted you and you gave me the stretches right away. There was no downtime, so it was quick response.
We did a lot of work on things that would reactivate my glutes and my hamstrings and give me more strength in my lower back.
Alteration in the program where I just did lower amount.
Found other exercises.
And at that time, Tamir either lowers the weight or lowers the reps or modifies or accommodates to make sure that I can continue getting stronger without hurting myself.
Reset, where we were in terms of weight, but also try to supplement with some support opportunities, some support mechanisms, which were some wraps.
Tamir's deload program, which works excellent.
We immediately took off all the weight and then just did bodyweight squats, and then slowly started at about 5 pounds at a time until the back pain wasn't really an issue, and then slowly started ramping me back up to heavy weights.
So when I came in, you switched it out with leg presses instead, so I didn't really have any more, it didn't get any worse. So that was really good.
I'm a physical therapist. I've been a PT for 30 years. Tamir is very detail-oriented when he's working with his clients and will adjust programs as needed when a client doesn't have the ability to move in their full range of motion, or will step back the program in order to build that full range of motion, in order to build their strength over time. He encourages all his clients to let him know how they're feeling, how an exercise feels. Even if they say things feel well and they do a movement and it doesn't quite look what he was expecting, he will change the program and adjust it. It is extremely not risky at all because you are so detail-oriented with everything.
But after a few weeks, we were able to rehab it, and now I'm squatting more weight than I was before that injury happened.
In gross weight, there's been a substantial amount of weight loss, substantial amount of muscle gain, and just overall physical fitness has been tremendous. So I've probably never felt better in my life.
Tamir definitely works with me. I'm able to lift very heavy.
Now I am injury-free working with Tamir, and it's been amazing, and I'm stronger than ever.
No pain anymore, pain-free.
When I first started here, I was squatting at about 70 pounds. I can now squat 145 without any knee issues. My shoulder pain is completely gone.
The pain was gone, and I'm back to squatting my heavier weights again.
Limp here, get here, I leave, I can run home.
Since being here and working with Tamir and dropping my calories, I'm down almost 20 pounds in 3 months.
I really love the new feel that I'm experiencing in my body.
Like for like 3-4 days, I was good to go.
Yeah, no pain anymore.
Focusing on those areas through squats, through deadlifts, and things like that have built up muscle much faster and differently than I thought I would.
Yeah, no pain. Yep, just normal soreness, no sharp pains or any of the back pains I had.
So strong, like physically and mentally, feel good about myself, feel good about my body.
Started out with like 45-pound squats, and now I'm up to about 145 pounds.
I've been able to drop and maintain a 25-pound weight loss, seeing more tone in my muscles. I feel very physically fit. It helps, energize me throughout the day with a demanding job.
Started squatting like, 55 pounds, 65 pounds, and now I squat like 145, like 5 sets, 6 sets comfortably.
And when I came here, I wasn't even able to bench a bar with nothing on it. I'm up to about 120 pounds, and I'm squatting 235 pounds, and I'm in a place I never thought I'd be.
I think I had lost close to 130 pounds, and definitely much stronger than I have ever been.
But now I lift more than I did when I got injured. I've lost 43 pounds so far. I am lifting way more than I ever imagined I could when I got here, and I'm down about 4 to 6 sizes in clothes.
Better energy every day so far, weight loss for sure.
Training all my muscles to be like this to now being able to stand, walk, and participate in one of my favorite hobbies, which is hiking.
My husband has told me that, am I allowed to curse? That my ass looks way better in my jeans. My sister told me when she saw me the other week, like, wow, your legs look so strong. Legs is something I never really focused on because I never really had a butt or cared to strengthen my legs, but Tamir's really pushed me past my limits, and people, the ones I love the most, are noticing.
Saw the kind of cessation of the pain itself, and then suddenly, I could bring back pretty quickly the progression of weight there to where I was prior to the injury itself.
He has me lifting weights that I could never in a million years imagine I'd be lifting. The other day, I actually squatted with more than my own body weight on my back, and it didn't hurt my back, which was a miracle.
I think I'm down somewhere between 5 and 10 pounds, noticeably stronger. I mean, I couldn't bench 175 starting, and that's where I'm at right now.
Program along with the diet and nutrition really works. It got me down to my college and teenage weight, which is something I had been trying to do for a decade before coming here.
I'm totally stronger, complete body change.
Follows a pretty well-prescribed methodology in terms of anyone who needs to progress depending on their actual level of fitness. But secondly, it's equally hybrid and tailored to the individual based on their capabilities, whether they have personal injuries, injury history, or their relative level of fitness. So I think the capabilities of being able to, adapt a very prescriptive methodology along with well-known methodologies for improvement, I've never seen anything close to it.
A lot of knowledge.
He's paying attention to what I'm doing and how I'm doing the exercises. He doesn't leave me alone. He watches everybody, and it's been great. I really feel so much stronger. He's changed. My body has completely changed.
I never saw anything like this.
Amazing. I was very intimidated coming in here, but he really knows what he's doing. He makes it very accessible for everyone, and it really works. You see the results.
Keep on top of like my food intake too, so keep me on track for everything. And the way you train me, like if I feel a little like different about any of the exercises or off, I can talk to you and you kind of change that right away. So I feel great.
Constantly monitor where I am and what progress I'm making and how to continue my path to full recovery, and even beyond that, a lot more strength and endurance over time.
It's personalized training, and I love that every single person comes in here with their own plan.
Tailored to what I need, and my issues are taken into consideration, which is awesome.
Enjoy working out with Tamir. He's very honest. He'll tell you what you need to fix, the best way to do the exercise, and honestly, you really start to see the benefit thanks to his guidance and direction.
I mean, I came from a previous gym that didn't really track what specific workouts we were doing and how much weight we were increasing every week. So coming here, it's very easy to see a trend that I've gotten stronger and gotten better at different weights, which is nice.
If any kind of physical therapist or medical professional, like a doctor, said that it's a bad idea to lift, to like bench, say, a couple times a week, or to squat twice a week, anything like that, what would you think about that information?
I think it depends on the scenario. I mean, obviously there are some medical conditions that you shouldn't lift, squat, do things for, but every movement we do here, all our compound movements, are things we do every single day.
People with scoliosis think they need to avoid things like this, but it's actually really, really good for scoliosis because your back needs to be strong and able to not end up permanently curved.
He keeps repeating so until you get it, and I really trust his methods. He's I've been very successful because of him.
Walked me through it, and now I'm not scared to lift, and I lift pretty heavy.
Intense, but his workouts have been amazing. You're intense, but you know what you're doing, and I really respect that.